It's a bit heartbreaking to me reading some comments in older videos and even a recent one I posted where people are showing a very narrow and limited space for the usage or word love. Like someone said, you don't love us. Always dislike when creators say that. Love is limited for people because your love can only be spread so thin. Real love can only be shared with a few people. Infinite love is not possible as a single person. No matter how much empathy or compassion you have, who and what you are capable of love for is finite. I completely disagree with this statement. Like, completely. This sounds like projection to the maximum. This sounds like someone who hasn't been hugged or told they've been loved by anyone besides their mom or something. And it's very hard for me to say that without coming off as hurtful, because that very shallow experience of having deep connections with other people, like maybe that may not be your fault. I'm also interpreting comments like this. And again, I've seen this in other videos like worded like this. This is like people saying they have a capacity to give affection. They have a capacity to hold space, to wish someone well, to feel gratitude, to deeply care for the humanity of others without it running out. And they feel it's entirely impossible to genuinely have those feelings towards an extended group of people because they feel their ability to do so is scarce. That sounds like an internal projection. If you have such a limited boundary to platonically love people, to genuinely and deeply care for the humanity of others, that psychological limitation sounds deeply personal to you. And I don't know, nor is it truly my place to know why that is the case with you. But people don't understand that love comes in different forms. This was even distinctively clarified in ancient Greece by philosophers who said that love can be articulated in forms of 1, deep friendship and loyalty, 2, romantic, 3, a strong familiar bond with someone or something, 4, universal or unconditional charity and a goodwill for humanity. 4 different ways love can be articulated, right? Now, does everyone have unconditional love? No. So the 4th one may be a bit rugged for a lot. But to have a deep friendship and loyalty, a romantic passion, a strong familiar bond with someone or something, that is way more deeper than appreciation. That is way more, that's reachable. Oh, I love this game. Like I'm playing Skyrim right now in the background. I love this game. That's platonic. I have a very deep familiar bond with this game that I love this game. See, I'm using the word love. Oh, whoever's watching this video, right? I love you guys. I feel as a small YouTuber who gets like 30 comments per video and a few thousand views or less, right? Even less than 1,000 views at times, and see the same people in the comments every video or so. I feel like there is a sense of deep loyalty and perhaps even a form of friendship. Now, it's sort of parasocial, obviously, but I feel a bond. I feel this deep loyal bond. And am I being fake or lying because I have a deep bond? That's not just I appreciate you. That's a form of love. But this is what I mean where I feel like this is an internal projection, or people only have this narrow-minded understanding of what love is because they're projecting some form of anger or resentment because they haven't received a certain form of it, like maybe romantic love or an abundance of deep friendships and loyalty from people, or a strong familiar bond with people or things. So they think that love is just one simple thing. And if anyone uses the word, their instant association with it is that they're just going to hold their feelings towards a specific narrow understanding of it. This is like protective cynicism, if I can find a term. Protective cynicism. For people who have only experienced love in a way that feels conditional and limited, they think saying I love you, or when people say that, they're being fake or manipulative. And this goes back to what I said where like, hey, maybe the only person who said they loved you was your mama, or you haven't been hugged enough, or maybe you were hugged too much and nobody else gave you that same sort of love, that same truly unconditional love. So in a protective stance, you feel love is always attached to some ulterior motive, like someone's trying to sell you a product. Maybe I'm just wrong. You know, I can think of people who hurt me so much. Like, I feel like I wouldn't say they ruined my life, but I felt like certain people, they were on the verge. Like, they made me go through my darkest moments in my life. my worst moments. And despite that, I could still say I love you to them. Even though I am not happy with them, even though I don't feel a deep friendship or loyalty from them anymore, I still feel this strong emotion where I am so familiar with the bond we had and the moments we shared when things were good. Where, you know what? We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be in contact. You could be angry with me. You could have done me wrong. I could have done you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Again, you could be, I could be angry with you. You could be angry with me. But you know what? You are still very important to me, to where I still deeply care about you. And I still deeply wish you well. I feel gratitude for our experiences. Thank you for being there in this moment of life, in that moment, in that season of life. You know what I'm saying? But maybe something's wrong with me. I don't see how thinking that way is wrong unless you want to sit there and attach yourself to negative feelings all day, which is probably why a lot of people don't know how to get over stuff. Maybe that's the truth. You know, do I feel that emotional connection can be rare and hard to earn? Absolutely. Oh, so actually, you know what? Maybe that's another. I just thought about this while I'm recording this. Maybe that's another thing too. Maybe some people feel like if someone is giving away emotional connection too easily because it's rare for them or it's very hard for them to earn that, they think this is threatening. So, and maybe that's also where that type of comment ideology comes from. Someone just says, I love you guys. Nah, he a creator. He fake. He don't mean it. He just appreciate us. I hate it when people say that. Ugh. Like, yo, think about how limited and isolated you sound. Like, that really sounds like you feel threatened. And that is coming from a place of just not having a history of strong emotional connections with people, or going back to the cynicism. You think it's some ulterior motive. Maybe you think I'm saying I love you guys, right? Because you think I'm trying to make people like me more. Or you think that I'm saying I love you guys to people watching. I'm saying that because I want you to think I'm important. I want you guys to stay here. That's my motive. That's what I'm saying. I don't really mean it, right? No. I genuinely feel a deep loyalty and care for those who are giving me their time of day. Time is so limited. You want to talk about limitations? Time is limited. And you sit in there, listen to me yap in a video while I AFK play Skyrim in the background. But I guess that's so wrong to people. I guess I'm fake. I guess I'm lying to y'all. It's heartbreaking to see stuff like this. Sorry to pick on this guy's comment, by the way, specific. Like, bro, look, it's nothing personal towards you, okay? But I've seen this throughout the years when I talk about bonds with people. When I talk in videos where I talk about if I love something or I love somebody or I talk about love in general, there's always that one guy who leaves this comment who is like, I look at this and I'm like, man, you are blatantly miserable. It's just, it's like, and it's like, I'm not angry with you when I say that, like the miserable thing. I'm not angry. I don't feel a distaste, like I hate you or something. I just feel like, man, that's sad. Like, that's sad. Like, I want to hug you or something. Like, man, I feel, it's heartbreaking. I feel sad for you, man. Like, dang, like, I don't know what you've been through, Anyway, I just wanted to give my take on that perspective. Believe what you want, I guess. It's just nothing I would personally entertain. Anyway, this episode is found on Spotify and YouTube. I'm out.